parents are Emily and Joseph Marthaler. Her memory was when they were practicing diving, and an exercise ball was brought out when we rolled across that. Plans in the future to take a year off and pursue a military career. Let's give a big hand to our Blackduck seniors this year. Great job, ladies. Don't forget, after we can have cake and coffee in the commons, but we do get to have individually wrapped cupcakes. And grab one on your way by and make sure you sign their posters that are on the wall before you leave. Would you all please rise, remove your hats, and face the north end of the gymnasium for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening and welcome to another exciting night for Drake's Volleyball. We're going to start by meeting the Lake of the Woods Bears team. First, our non-starters. Number 3, Gracie Johnson. Number 4, Maddie Draper. Number 5, Mackenzie Piper. Number 6, Kate Haig. And number 7, Rain Airy. Then their starters are number 1, Elise Dahl. Number 2, Greta Moeller. Number 9, Ashton Airy. Number 10, Chloe Olson. Number 11, Bailey Husbands. And number 8, Sophie Walton. The Bears are coached by Jill Olson, Kayleen Stay, and Tate Moeller. Now let's meet your Drakes. First of the Drakes non-starters, number 1, Chloe Lenz. Number 5, Sammy Palmer. Number 8, Cass Eggers. Number 12, Mallory Burmeister. Number 15, Allie Tyson. And now for your Drake starters. Number 3, senior Hannah Ripplinger. Number 4, senior Alexa Sparby. Number 10, senior Macy Flatness. Number 11, junior Sierra Sunball. And number 19, senior Kadri Gillette. And sophomore, number 20, Sadie Stroy. That's your Drakes. Your head coach, Laura Mystic, assisted by Donna Stroy, Misty Frenzel, and Tori Cumulin.
Hey, Jacob.
Let's play Drakes volleyball.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Blackduck High School for this home volleyball matchup against the Lake of the Woods Bears. I'm Quinn McKeeman alongside Calvin Bloomquist.
This should be a good night tonight, folks.
Lake of the Woods coming in here with a 3-0 record, a very good team coming in here to play Blackduck.
Blackduck with a record of just 1-4, looking to turn it around here tonight and end the Bears' undefeated season. Starting for our Drakes are number 4, Alexa Sparby, number 11, Sierra Sunval, number 19, KG Gillette, number 20, Sadie Strowing, and number 3, Hannah Ripplinger. The Bears looking to have some starting confusion here, as it looks like their starters may be messed up here in the book.
Or the referee card is messed up. One of the two here.
Either way, it looks like they're getting it sorted out here on the court.
Had to sum out number 1, Elsie Rose Dahl for number 4, Maddie Draper. And here we go. Let's play Drake's volleyball.
Macy Flatness back to serve here for the Drakes. She has the best serve percentage for the Drakes this season. Here comes the serve. That's going to be dug out by the libero number 4, Maddie Draper. That's going to be hit over nicely, dug out by Macy Flatness. KJ Gillette's going to hit that one, and that's going to be out of bounds on the right side. So an early lead for Lake of the Woods.
It's always crucial to get that first point. You just get the momentum right away off the start of the game, and that sucks for the Drakes right now.
Back to service number 10, Chloe Olson. That's a nice service. That's going to hit the top of the net and roll off. That's going to land in the middle of the Drake side, and it'll now be 2-0 Bears.
KJ and Macy look a little confused there who's going for the ball. It just snuck over the net as number 10, Chloe Olson to serve.
That's going to be another ace for Chloe Olson. It's now 3-0 Lake of the Woods. She's looking really good out there, Quinn.
She's got a strong serve. It's pretty much a dart right to – it's going to Macy's side right now. A little tough to handle.
Let's see if the Drakes can turn this one around. It's already 3-0 Bears. Finally, they're going to dig that one out. Macy Flatness. Sadie Stroin back to hit. Number 2, Greta Moeller is going to go for the hit there, but that's going to go to the net. That'll be
Looked like she was faking a strong hit there and just tried to tap it over, tried to fool the Drakes, just couldn't get it over the net.
That'll be the Blackduck Drakes' first point now. It is now 1-3, still Lake of the Woods. KJ Gillette back to serve. She's going to serve that one very short. That's going to hit the top of the net and roll off onto the Lake of the Woods side. Confusion there from Lake of the Woods. It is now 2-3.
Barely snuck over there. Big point right there for the Drakes, cutting the lead to only 1, 3-2.
Drake's trying to get the momentum back here. KJ Gillette back to serve her second time. She's going to serve that one deep this time. That's going to be set up to Greta Moeller. And that'll be inbounds on the far right side. Now 4-2, Lake of the Woods.
Number 2, Greta, looks like she has a strong arm right there. Hit her. Tough for the Drakes to handle and dig that up.
Looks like number 3, Gracie Johnson back to serve now for Lake of the Woods. Drake's ready to receive here as Macy Flatness is going to get that one in the back. Struggles with the handle, but Alexis Barbie's going to knock that one over. Lake of the Woods now, their turn. And that's going to hit the net. Into the net for Elsie Rose Dahl. That's now 3-4. Still Lake of the Woods. The Drakes coming back.
Dahl right there looked like she was doing what number 2, Greta, looked like she was trying to do it a little bit beforehand, just trying to tap it over the net to confuse the Drakes. Didn't get it over. As number 9 serves it, hits it out of bounds. Tied up now 4-4 as Hannah Ripplingers to serve for the Drakes.
Looks like Ashton Airy just got a little bit too much muscle onto that one. That's going to go out. Now ties the score with Hannah Ripplinger back to serve. Moeller's going to hit that one, and Sadie Stroing's going to block that one right back over the net. Drakes with their first lead.
Again, trying to tip it and just confuse the Drakes, but Sadie Stroing right there in the middle was not confused at all. Got right up there and hit it over, blocked it.
And the Drakes with their first lead of the game here, 5-4, is Alexis Barbie goes for the block that time. Lake of the Woods barely gets it over, though. Hannah Ripplinger looking to set up Sadie Stroing. What a hard hit there. Lake of the Woods does get it, though. And it looks like they're going to set that one into the back row of the Drakes, and they were not ready for that one. It is now 5-5.
Really good job by the Bears right there, finding the open area and just hitting it there. Doesn't have to be pretty. Gets it to the spot. Point Bears.
5-5 now with Greta Moeller back to serve. It's going to be dug out by Kess Eggert. Hannah Ripplinger is going to put that one up to Sierra Sunval as she's going to tap that one right back over the net. Lake of the Woods comes right back, and it looks like it was blocked by Sadie Stroing, but that's going to roll off her hands and land on the Blackduck Drakes side. Lake of the Woods takes the lead right back, 6-5.
Dahl with a hard hit right there to the right. Drakes just could not handle it.
Greta back to serve once again. It's going to be dug out here by Flatness. Ripplinger up to Sparby. She's going to hit that one. Lake of the Woods is going to barely get it over the net, but they do. Sunval setting it up for Stroing.
Very high set up there. Sadie got it over, though.
And
Is that too many hits?
It is. Lake of the Woods with 4 hits there as they just couldn't get it over the net. Misplaced that second hit here.
Drakes look like they got the momentum here. They got to keep going and riding on that momentum.
Sadie Stroing serving for the Drakes. And it looks like that's going to fall out of bounds. Now, once again, Lake of the Woods takes this lead right back. It is back and forth right now as number 1, Chloe Landis, is in to replace number 20, Sadie Strowing.
Sadie Strowing did that last time match here. Sails it over. Needs to get on top of it a little more and keep it in bounds.
Rose Dahl back to serve for Lake of the Woods, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Back to back.
Back-to-back out-of-bounds serves here. Both too strong. 7-7 right now.
Number 4, Alexis Sparby to serve for the Drakes.
And it looks like number 4, Maddie Draper, is in to replace number 1, Elsie Rose Dahl. A hard hit there from Lake of the Woods. Alexis Sparby digs that nicely, and Macy's going to tap that one right back over. Another hard hit there, dug out by Chloe Landis. Hannah Ripplinger is going to push it back to the front row. Macy Flatness is going to get this over. Great defense here by the Drakes. And that's going to be out of bounds. Great effort there on that point for the Drakes. They now take the lead 8-7.
Very good defense by the Drakes right there. Bears have some hard hitters, and we dug them out and kept it alive. Very good.
Lake of the Woods is going to set it right back. Hannah Ripplinger ready for that one. Sierra Sunval is going to set this one up to Keiji Gillette. Perfect placement there in the middle of the court here. Now 9-7 Drakes. They're starting to build a lead.
Looks like the Bears need a timeout. Drake's leading 9-7, and we'll take a quick break.
And we're back, folks, from that timeout. 9-7 Drakes. Back to serve is Alexa Sparby. She's had 2 in a row. Let's see if she can make it 3. Lake of the Woods is going to dig that one out. Number 2, Greta, back to set that one up, and that's going to land in the back right corner. A great placement there.
Again, the Bears find that little open spot in that right corner. Just sets it over there. Perfect placement. 9-8, Drake's leading by 1.
Number 9, Ashton Airy, back to serve for Lake of the Woods. With the jump serve here now. Sierra Sunval is going to go for that one, but she's going to mishandle it, and that's going to land in the bleachers here.
Looks like it hit the side of Sunny's hand, went right out of bounds. As number 9 ties it up for the Bears, 9-9.
And Sierra Sunval looking frustrated there as her hit just doesn't seem to go the way she wants it to. And as I say that, Lake of the Woods, Ashton Airy is going to serve that one out of bounds, too strong there.
That's the 3rd time in this set that we've overthrown it.
Sierra Sunval back to serve. Hard hit there from Lake of the Woods. Macy Flatness is going to go for the block, and she does, but it's get blocked right back.
Number 19, KJ Gillette, just could not get there in time. Goes inbounds, Bears point, 10-10.
And it looked like Blackduck blocked that one, and then Lake of the Woods came right back and blocked the block.
Did look like that.
And number 8, Brooklyn Hasbargen.
Good dig there by Chloe Landis. Hit it into the net. Sunny had a good play to keep it alive. Nobody there, though, to get it over the net.
Number 8 back to serve again. That's going to be a jump serve. Hard hit to KJ Gillette there. They're going to set up Hannah Ripplinger here, and that's going to go out of bounds. A lot of overhitting here in this set, Quinn, wouldn't you say?
There's a lot of overhitting on both serves, spikes, and everything. It's just, I don't know if it's the nerves or they just got to calm down both sides.
She's serving again now, up 2. Dug out by Chloe Landis. That's going to go backwards, actually. But Kess Egger there. KJ Gillette's going to get that one over the net.
Really good job by the Drakes to keep that alive. And a big block by Macy Flatness.
And KJ's going to mishandle that one, but Macy's right there to put it back over. Lake of the Woods with some hard hitters, and that's going to land again.
Wow, number 2, Greta Moeller, sorry, has a really strong hand. Darts that right in bounds. Great dig right there by Chloe Landis, set up for Hannah Ripplinger.
Lake of the Woods struggling to recover. That's going to go into the net. They're going to get this one back over. Chloe Landis digs it out. Sierra Sunval up for the set. Macy Flatness is going to go for the great placement there.
Very good placement right there by Macy Flatness. The Bears did that twice already in this set, and the Drakes kind of get it back.
Sadie Stroin in to replace Chloe Landis here with Macy Flatness back to serve. She's going to serve that one hard back to the libero number 4, Maddie Draper. Sierra Sunval dives for that one, but she cannot get a handle on that one.
Sierra Sunval looks very frustrated right now. She's just got to forget about the plays and move on.
And Sammy Palmer in to replace Macy Flatness here with number 10, Chloe Olson back to serve. Sammy Palmer's going to dig that one out nicely. And Sierra Sunval there, but misreads it. That's going to land on her side, not ready for it.
Looks like the front girls for the Drakes thought that it was going over the net. Barely stays on their side. As number 10 is set to serve for the Bears.
Kadri Gillette handles that one nicely. And it looks like there's some miscommunication there as Sammy Palmer, Kess Eggert, and Kadri Gillette all there for the hit. None of them touch it.
Drakes now have to take a timeout as it is 11-16 Bears.
And it looks like the Drakes had the lead slip away from them here. Now 16-11, up by 2 at one point.
Yeah, Drakes had the momentum at the beginning, slipped away from them. Now it's all Bears looking like. Confusion on the Drakes from Sammy and Kess right there on that last play. They both thought the other person was getting the ball. Fell right in between them.
And the Drakes come into this match only 1-4. So a win at home here would be huge, especially conference win. What'd you say, Quinn?
It'd be a huge win from these Bears that are 3-0. And to upset them, it'd be huge for our Drakes.
And back on the court here, 16-11. Number 10, Chloe Olson back to serve. Let's see if the Drakes can finally stop this arm. She has served this beautiful serve. Sammy Palmer goes for it. It might have been going out there. I don't know. Looked a little hesitant there. Now up by 6.
Got pretty high on Sammy Palmer's arm right there. Went backwards, and Kadri just could not get there in time as Chloe Olson is set to serve for the second time in a row here.
And Sammy Palmer's going to go for that one, but she cannot get to it, so another ace for Chloe Olson.
Sammy's looking very frustrated in the back. As is now 18-11 Bears. We need to get a point back right here, Calvin.
They just cannot stop the arm of Chloe Olson right now as she is back to serve again. Kess Eggert's going to get that one, a wobbly ball. Sadie Stroin's going to get that one over, though. Lake of the Woods is going to drop that one in. Great placement there, but Kadri's able to get there.
Wow. Wow. Very good job by the Bears.
That looked like a little bit of a lift there from Greta Moeller.
It did look like a lift.
But the refs are going to let it go. Sammy Palmer with a diving stop there.
Great dig by Sammy Palmer.
Sammy Palmer keeping this thing alive here. And Sadie's going to go for the block, but it's going to hit the pole. And that's going to drop back on their side. 19-11 now for the Lake of the Woods. Great volley, though.
That was a very, very good volley by both sides, going back and forth. Just didn't end up in our favor, Calvin.
Absolutely not. And Chloe Olson back to serve again. Just absolutely taking over this game for the Bears. And Kadri Gillette's going to mishandle that one, but that's still going to fall over the net. Greta Moeller back to serve. Great block there. The duo of Sadie Stroin and Hannah Ripplinger, but that's still going to drop on their side. 20-11, Lake of the Woods now on a 13-point streak right now.
Very big block right there by Sadie Stroing. She tries to run over to the left side as number 8 just floats it over her hands.
Kadri Gillette's going to get that one. Sierra Sunval, sets it up for Hannah Ripplinger. Lake of the Woods firing right back. And it looks like that's going to hit the top of the net and fall right behind Sadie Stroin. That just hung in the air. 14-point streak right now for Lake of the Woods behind the serving of Chloe Olson.
Our backs right now are just having a hard time with number 10, Chloe Olson serves. They are very tough to handle.
And the Blackduck Drakes taking a beating right now as it is now a 15-point streak for Lake of the Woods, and it doesn't seem like they're stopping here.
Does not, Calvin. It does not.
Kess Eggert's going to hit that one up. Sierra Sunval with a nice setup to Hannah Ripplinger. Lake of the Woods is going to block that and still get back. Sierra Sunval is going to put that one up to Sadie Stroin. She's going to hit that one over. Lake of the Woods with another hard hit. Great dig there from Sammy Palmer, but that's going to land out of bounds. Now a 16-point streak for Lake of the Woods. They're still not stopping. 2 points away from taking this first set.
Number 2, Greta Moeller, is just having a heyday out there right now for these Bears.
And Lake of the Woods up 12 behind the stellar play of Greta Moeller and Chloe Olson. Lake of the Woods struggling to recover. They are going to, and that's going to land in the middle of the court.
I thought for a chance there we'd stop our streak. Bears are just doing an amazing job keeping every ball alive and getting it over the net, as Drakes are just so confused right now on defense.
And the Bears caught the Drakes napping on that last point. Sammy Palmer goes for the dive there. She's going to do it. Lake of the Woods 1 point away from taking this first set, and it looks like they're going to, unless Sadie Strolling stops her right here, which she does.
Finally
now 12 to 24.
Finally stops the streak of the Bears, as now Alexis Barbie checks in for Kess Eggert. Crazy streak right there, Calvin, by the Bears.
Absolutely. Ending the streak with 17 straight points here.
Was that 17 straight?
17, Quinn.
That is crazy.
Kadri Gillette serves it over. Lake of the Woods looking to end the set. And that's going to go out of bounds there. Looked like a hesitant call there from the line judges, but they're going to take the call.
It was very close. It looked like to me it just went over the line and out of bounds, but that's a tough call to make because that would have ended the game.
Absolutely.
End the set, sorry.
Lake of the Woods looking to end it here. And that's going to be blocked by Sadie Strolling, but it's going to land out of bounds barely there, maybe a couple of inches. Now 25-13 Bears. They're going to take this first set.
Bears take the first set. They look like a very well-coached team here against our Drakes, who were doing good in the first little quarter of that set.
And the Drakes were 1 point leading, 8-5. And it ends up being 25-13 Bears. What do you have to say about that, Quinn?
They're just experienced more. It looks like to me. Coached well. They know what they're doing really well. Drakes were just confused, and we will check the homecoming right now.
And we have a quick homecoming video here from the Blackduck High School Video Club.
Strike the pose. Strike the pose. Look around, everywhere you turn is heartache. It's everywhere that you go. Look around, you try everything you can to escape the pain of life that you know. All else fails and you long to be something better than you are today.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the way. It's like you're always
And we're back here. We'd like to take a quick time out to thank the Blackduck Video Club for that awesome video and congratulate our 2020 homecoming royalty. Our prince and princess this year are sophomores Oliver Stroing and Ella Larson. And our king and queen this year is senior Tucker Greenside and number 3 Hannah Ripplinger.
And tonight is senior night also for our Drakes. Seniors are Serenity Marthaler, Hannah Ripplinger, Alexis Barbie, Sammy Palmer, Kess Eggert, Macy Flatness, and Kadri Gillette. That is our seniors on the team for the Blackduck Drakes volleyball. As it is now the second set of the match, number 8. Oh, sorry. Is that number 8?
We actually don't have a name here for number 8.
Is not on.
I think that might have been the confusion at the beginning of the game here, folks.
I think so, between the ref. As Chloe Landis checks in for Macy Flatness after the first point that we got, 1-0 Drakes.
And here we go with KG Gillette back to serve. Let's start this second set. And it looks like Lake of the Woods is having some very big confusion there as they don't know what just happened. Coach looks frustrated. Blackduck's looking hyped. It's 2-0 Blackduck.
Drakes came out after that timeout there between sets and are looking very good.
Blackduck looking like a new team here. They're setting up Sadie Strowing. And she's going to hit that one now, 3-0. Blackduck looking better than ever right now in this second set. They've taken a 3-0 lead.
Drake's coming out of that set looking very well. The Bears looking confused.
KJ Gillette back to serve again. 3-0 Blackduck. And that's going to end it, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Another out-of-bounds serve for the Drakes. Cost them a point. 3-1 Drakes.
And back to serve for Lake of the Woods is Elsie Rose Dahl here. That's going to be dug out by Chloe Landis, but that's going to land over by the scorer's table, actually. 3-2 Blackduck.
Yep, hits the side of Chloe Landis' hand, goes out of bounds to the right. As it's 3-2 Drakes.
Kess Eggert's going to dig that one out this time. Sierra Sunval's going to set that one up to Hannah Ripplinger. She's going to get that one back over. Lake of the Woods fires right back with a little tap. And it's now 3-3, and just like that, this score is tied again. With teams going on streaks here. Blackduck goes on a streak of 3, then Lake of the Woods goes on a streak of 3. Now we're all tied up. Chloe Landis is going to dig that one out. Sierra Sunval looking to set up Alexis Sparby. Great hard hit there. Moeller right back, and that is a kill right there from Greta Moeller. Absolute laser.
Greta Moeller, who had a heyday in the first set. Looks like she's going to continue that. Maybe in the second set. Chloe Landis just could not get there. How fast that ball was hit.
And Greta Moeller with an absolute laser to the other side of the court. Her coaches have been telling us she can nearly jump out of the gym.
That was kind of scary right there, how both Hannah and Sadie dove right into the middle there at each other. Kind of scary for the Drakes.
Elsie Rose Dahl back to serve again. And Hannah Ripplinger's going to go for that one. That's going to hit the basketball backboard, actually.
Can you play it off the basketball hoop?
I don't believe so. Just
Even
the
if it's
ceiling.
on your side?
Just the ceiling.
Okay. Can you play it off the wall?
No.
Really?
Some confusing rules, but we're going to go with it, folks. Elsie Rose Dahl back to serve again. Sierra Sunval's going to knock that one up to Hannah Ripplinger. Great placement there, and that's going to land in the middle of the court. It is now 4-6 Blackduck.
Now Blackduck has to go on a streak here. Get the lead against these Bears as Hannah Ripplinger is to serve.
Some very streaky match play here. Lake of the Woods, and that looked like that's going to be blocked by Sadie Strowing, but again lands on their side. As number 3, Gracie Johnson, comes in to replace number 5, Mackenzie Piper.
The Drakes are blocking it, just getting their hands on it, but they're blocking it out of bounds. So the point always goes to the Bears. As Chloe Landis digs this out, set up for Sunny. Good block right there by Sadie Strowing as Drakes get another point, 5-7. Bears leading. Macy Flatness in for Chloe Landis. Sadie Strowing, who served it out of bounds last time, is set to serve. Set up there for Greta Moeller. With her hard hitting. Kess Egger just couldn't handle it, and it hit our line judge. 8-5. Bears leading the Drakes by 3. As
And
number 2, Greta Moeller, is ready to serve.
And it looks like she's been doing everything tonight for the Lake of the Woods Bears. As here she goes to serve, and as I say that, she's going to do one more thing to help out this team. 9-5 now. Great ace there.
Drakes need to take a timeout as they are down by 4 to the Bears.
And once again, Drake started off hot. Now they're struggling here. Down 4.
That is the case. It happened right in the first set, too, as we look at a replay. Very good job by Kess Egert there to keep that alive, set up for Sadie. This was in the first set. Very good play by the Drakes, setting it up for Sadie Strowing.
And Sadie Stroin leading this team in kills by a comfortable margin here at only a sophomore, Quinn, actually. So she's going to have a few more years ahead of her. Hopefully she'll continue to do what she does.
She does. She is a very tall body in the middle for the Drakes. Does an excellent job of staying on top of the ball and hitting it hard. Finding them little openings in the defense and hitting it there.
Absolutely. And we're coming out of the timeout here with the Lake of the Woods Bears going up by 4. And I'll tell you what, Quinn, with all the hitters they have, I don't doubt this team is still this undefeated right now.
If I'm not wrong, they went undefeated last year.
I believe they did, or 1 or 2 losses.
That is very crazy. Very good team, experienced, and the Drakes are handling them good. It's been close.
Hannah Ripplinger with a great stop there. Macy looking to get it over. She does. Lake of the Woods is coming out firing, though. Drake's not set up. They're going to get this one over again. Lake of the Woods with another hard hit. This time that's going to go into bounds.
It stays in bounds. The Calvin's having a hard time here saying some words, talking a lot. But the Drakes, again, block the ball. The ball just goes out of bounds or either we're no man's land. As Alexis Barbary hits it up, hits it over the net. Greta sets it up here. Hannah Ripplinger doing a very good job digging the balls out.
That's going to hit the curtain. Kessager with a nice diving stop there. Drakes are going to block that one right back over to the side. Hannah Rippling is going to go for the diving stop, but she cannot get to it. 5-11 now. Lake of the Woods.
Was that ball tipped at the net? I kind of was.
I believe so, because it caught her off guard.
I was wondering why Hannah was diving. It was blocked. Got it.
Greta Moeller to help out her team again here. Macy's going to tip that one right over. Great awareness there from Macy Flatness. Sadie Stroin playing back row right now, actually, and that's going to land in front of her.
Number 10, Chloe Olson, just was standing flat-footed and just hit it right over. As Sadie Stroin is tall in the back there, has to cover a lot of ground.
It looks like that one hit the backboard here, so I don't know if that plays a part of the ceiling.
It's up in the air, so I think it's part of the ceiling.
Hannah Ripplinger is going to go for the dive, and it seems that Lake of the Woods is throwing everything they have at this Drake's team here, and it's rewarding them here. Up by 8 now. Doesn't look like they're stopping.
Yeah, their Drakes are falling behind right now. They look really good in times, and then other times they just can't handle what the Bears give to them.
Greta Moeller, a senior this year, seems to be absolutely taking over this game. And they're going to hit that, and that's going to go off Kessager's hand and land out of bounds here. Lake of the Woods is going to now take a 9-point lead here behind the stellar serving of senior Greta Moeller.
Lake of the Woods have some hard hitters in both servers and up front. Very hard to handle for the Drakes.
Greta Moeller back to serve again here. And the Drakes are actually going to dig this one out here. Alexis Barby's going to hit that one, and that's going to land out of bounds here. Lake of the Woods is now going to take a 10-point lead. This isn't looking good for the second set here, Quinn. Greta Moeller back to serve again. Now I believe on a 6-point streak, and that's going to land in the middle of Alexis Barbie and Sadie Stroin. Some huge miscommunication there. The Drakes almost look like they're napping right now.
Drakes look kind of defeated on their faces. No energy at all on the defensive side. And it's costing them.
Lake of the Woods has all the momentum right now, every single bit of it. The Drakes need to pull something out of their heads here. And that's going to be another point for Lake of the Woods, now up by 12. Greta Moeller taking this game over behind her stellar serving.
Is this 10 in a row for Greta or more?
10 in a row, possibly more. I haven't been keeping track. She's back to serve again. The Drakes barely get that one. Lake of the Woods is going to tap that one over.
Good job by the Drakes at keeping that alive. Looks like number 9, Ashton Airy, tried to jump, hit it over the net. Didn't get under the ball. Hits it into the net as Alexis Barbie is to serve. Drake's down 6-17. And
that's
that just
gonna fall into
helps the
net.
Bears again as she serves it right into the net. What do you think the Drake's got to do here, Calvin?
Well, they need to step up their offense. They are not doing themselves any favors. Errors costing them on the serving side,
That is true.
and they're just falling behind too much. They need to knock down the errors, and they need to start stepping up their defense. They have no energy.
That was a good timeout right there by the Drake's coach. She needs to get her team fired up here coming back out. And we do have fans this game. It is the first game besides parents that our school has let us have fans, and it's a deserving game.
Absolutely. And our student section actually right now has quite a few students in it. They haven't been able to have a student section all year. Now I believe 20 to 30 kids in the stands.
I think that we were allowed 20.
Okay.
And we got all 20 filled. Not much to cheer about, though, at this moment in this match.
Not right now. Hopefully, let's see these Drakes turn this set around. Let's see if the coach, Laura Mystic, got her team fired up here. Let's see if they can stop this serving from Lake of the Woods. Chloe Olsen back to serve.
Drakes are loud right now, which is a good sign coming out of that timeout. Got to handle Chloe Olsen's serve right here, though. Ooh. Looks like that just hit Alexis Barbie right in the face. It was going out of bounds. She just could not get her head out of the way. Chloe Olsen's hard serving.
Cass Eggert's going to dig that one out this time. Hannah Riplinger's going to get that one over the net. Good hustle there from Riplinger. Blackduck's going to set this one up. Cage, and it looks like some more miscommunication. Blackduck really needs to start communicating here if they want any chance to take this second set.
Drake's got to talk out there. It's very hard to get points on the board when you're not talking to each other. As Chloe Olsen's to serve.
And communication is a big part of volleyball.
In every sport, communication is big. And it needs to happen for a team to win.
And that was a dot.
Elsie
For number
Rose
one.
Dahl. Hard hitting.
The Drakes wanted to come back, and she said absolutely not with that hit.
It is now 21-6. All Bears this set. Drakes just look defeated every time that the Bears score a point. As it hits Alexa in the head for the second time.
And it looks like Alexis Barbie cannot get out of the way of that ball. And it'll now be 22-6,
Alexa
Lake of the
just
Woods.
cannot get her head out of the way.
Chloe Olsen back to serve for Lake of the Woods. That's going to hit the net. The Drakes finally get a point on the board here.
I think that was the Bears' first mess up on a serve. They've been doing very well in this set, in this whole match. Drakes really needed that point, need to keep riding on that point. As the Bears get another point right in the middle of the Drakes defense. It's now 23-7. It's number 9, Ashton Airy, to serve for the Bears.
Bears only need 2 more points to close out this second set in a blowout. And now they're only 1 point away here, as that'll be an ace for Ashton Airy. 24-7 here. They're 1 point away from closing out this second set. A quick set at that.
It was a very quick set, Calvin. As Ashton Airy is to serve. Kess Ager gets it up. It's out for KG Gillette as she just hits it out of bounds. Second set goes to the Bears as they lead this match 2-0 over our Drakes.
And as the teams take a much-needed break, we will take a break up here in the booth. We'll see you guys at the start of the third set.
Alexa getting.
And we're back for the third set here, folks. Blackduck starts off serving here. It's already an intense first point here. Sadie Strohan coming out with all the might here for Blackduck. Lake of the Woods is going to come back and fire. And that's going to hit Macy Flatness' hands as Lake of the Woods threw everything they have at them to take this first point. And they did.
Number 10, Chloe Olson checking in for number 4, Maddie Draper for the Bears. As number 1, Elsie Rose Dahl to serve for the Bears, leading 1-0 over the Drakes.
Hannah Ripplinger is going to hit this one this time. And it looks like Sadie Strohan's going to hit a hard hit back to Lake of the Woods side. And that's going to land in the middle of the Drakes here. Hopefully this doesn't turn out like the last set, Quinn. Let's see if the Drakes can turn this one around.
Yeah, they need to steal a set here to stay in this match. Already down 2-0.
Elsie Rose Dahl to serve again. And that's going to hit off Alexa Sparby's arms. And the Drakes look like a face of defeat right now, as the third set has just started.
Not much energy out there for the Drakes. Not much energy in the building either.
Absolutely not, as you'd think with more fans we'd have more cheering. Macy Flatness is going to put this one over to Alexa Sparby. She's going to hit this one hard. That's going to hit the line in the back. And it is now 1-3. Lake of the Woods seems to not agree with that call whatsoever.
They do not agree with that.
I thought it hit the line, Quinn. I don't know about you.
I think it hit the line as well. Very close, but I think it was the right call by our line judge, Jennifer Parker. Very nice play right there by Greta Muller, as she's been killing the Drakes with her hard hitting. Fakes the hard hit and just taps it. Very smart play by her.
Absolutely, and it seems that that since she's a senior, she knows how to play.
She really does.
She knows
Very
the
experienced
stuff.
girl. As number 3, Gracie Johnson to serve for the Bears.
That's going to be dug out by Sadie Strohan in the back row right now. And Alexis Sparby's going to go to hit that one over, and that's going to land out of bounds here. 5-1 Lake of the Woods.
Not looking good for the Drakes. Not at all.
And if Lake of the Woods closes this one out, that'll be the Drakes will drop to 1-5.
As the Bears will move on to 4-0.
Let's see if the Drakes can stop that from happening. Cass Eggert's going to set this one up to Sierra Sunval, who sets it up to Hannah Ripplinger. Nice hit there from Ripplinger. But Moeller comes right back with a dot to Alexa Sparby.
She handled that very well, did Alexa Sparby.
A diving stop there from number 3, Gracie Johnson. Cass Eggert's going to go for that one, and she's going to dive right into the mat and hit the back wall.
Good effort there by Cass Eggert, for sure. We just cannot handle the Bears' hits.
And number 3, Gracie Johnson back once again. And Macy Flatness is going to hit that one up. Sadie Strohan goes to tap it over, and it's going to hit the net. Now 7-1. Blackduck struggling to get a point here. Let's see if they can. Right now, Gracie Johnson serving again for Lake of the Woods. Macy Flatness is going to dig that one out. Hannah Ripplinger is going to handle that one. And Alexis Sparby's going to get it over. They're going to set this one up to Moeller again. And she says, take that. And it is now 8-1 Lake of the Woods. Leading the team in kills and aces right now is Moeller.
Yes, she is. She is an amazing player. It's very hard to handle for the Drakes defense. That ball goes up into the ceiling.
They're going to set this one up. And number 9, Ashton Airy with no regard for human life.
She killed that ball. Got right on top of it and smacked it down right in the middle of the Drakes defense. As number 1, Chloe Landis checking in for number 10, Macy Flatness. As they are now leading 9-1 in the third set.
They're leading behind the stellar serving of Gracie Johnson right now. Chloe Landis is going to dig that one out. Hannah Ripplinger up to Alexa Sparby with a very hard hit. Lake of the Woods is ready for it, though. Now on the attack is Moeller. Sadie Strohan's going to set up Alexa Sparby here with another hard hit, and this time she delivers for the Drakes. Now 9-2. Drake of the Woods are
Bears defense right there went up to try to block the ball. Got a piece of it. Went right out of bounds as a second point for the Drakes in this set.
Number 9, Ashton Aries going to go for that one. That was a hard hit, but it goes right into the net. Drakes now take 2 points right in a row here.
I don't know if Aerie went into the net or someone went under it, but point Drakes.
Now they're going to set up Moeller again. Hannah Ripplinger with a diving dig there. That's a great stop from Hannah Ripplinger. Chloe Landis is going to push this one over. This time they're setting up Chloe Johnson, who's going to put that one in the back right corner. Great placement there.
Very good placement. Drakes all shift to the right. And then she just puts it right into that left pocket. They've done that countless times in this match, and it's working for them.
And Moeller back to serve again. She's a perfect 100% so far in this game. Hannah Ripplinger with a nice dig there. 2 in a row here. Hannah Ripplinger putting her body on the line for these digs. Chloe Johnson's going to hit this one, and that's going to be out now. Drakes seem to be putting together some kind of comeback here, Quinn.
It does look like that. That was a very good play by Chloe Landis as she checks out for Macy Flatness. Very good play by Landis to let that one go because it was very close there, Calvin.
Absolutely, and Sadie Strohan going back to serve. A nice serve from Sadie Strohan there, but they're going to set up Ashton Aerie again as she goes for the hard hit. And this time into the net once again. That's 2 in a row that goes into the net for Ashton Aerie.
Yes, Ashton Aerie is about 50% hitting him over. It's either too low or it's very good.
Sadie Strohan back to serve once again here.
Chloe Olsen's been calling C the whole time. She wants to hit that ball.
Alexis Barbie with a hard hit here. Moeller's going to set up Johnson. Sierra Sunval tips that one over. Lake of the Woods is ready for it. Chloe Johnson coming back for the hit. Kessager with a great dig there. An intense volley there, but it ends with a point for Lake of the Woods here. As the Drakes were shifting back and forth and back and forth. And then at one point they just got caught off guard. 11-5 now is Lake of the Woods. They're up 2-0.
Now Chloe Olsen to serve for the Bears as she serves it straight out of bounds.
Now 6-11, Lake of the Woods. Drake's only down by 5. We're down by 9.
Drakes look like they have life.
Drake's looking to take this third set as Alexis Barbie with a nice serve there. They're going to tip this one over, though, and no one is in that area for the Drakes.
This Bears team does a very good job of hitting it hard. Then the next play after, acting like they're going to hit it hard and just tipping it to fool the Drakes defense. As
And it
Ashton
looks
Aerie
like
to serve.
Our student section has some life here as they're starting to cheer. And Kadri Gillette's going to knock that one over. Kessager with a great dig there. Macy Flatness is going to push this one right back over. Moeller going to set up Rose Dahl.
Again, number 1, Elsie Dahl just taps it over. I don't know how the Drakes defense is getting confused, if they're out of position or not. It just falls right into the middle of all of them.
And here come Ashton Aerie for her jump serve, and that is a deadly serve right there, Quinn. That jump serve, no one can stop it.
It was a very good serve. I think Macy Flatness should have let Sammy Palmer get that as she was late hitting it, going straight out of bounds.
And here comes the jump serve from Aerie. And that's going to land right in the middle of the court. Drakes are nowhere to be found on that one.
Drake's looking frustrated at each other, which is a bad chemistry for the team.
And Aerie's jump serve seems to be tearing this Drakes team apart. That's going to hit Sammy Palmer in the face. And that is now a 10-point lead for the Bears behind Aerie's jump serve right now. And her serve just seems to be absolutely tearing this team apart. Here it comes again. And that time it's going to go into the net here.
As you see, our Drake student section maybe got her. This is a little too late for the section to now start cheering in this match. Already in the third set.
Hey, as long as they're doing it, I think it's okay.
That is true. And it is working as the Drakes are getting hype. This is what they needed. Maybe they can sneak one here and come back in this third match.
As the student section comes to life, the Drakes team seems to be coming to life. As Aries going to put that one over to Moeller. And that's going to go up to Paige Hack. And she's going to tear apart that student section right now as
Just
they
shut
stop the
them
run.
down. This Lake of the Woods Bears team has a lot of hard hitters. Everywhere you look, there's a hard hitter.
Absolutely. Here goes number 8 for Lake of the Woods. Sammy Palmer's going to dig that one out. Sierra Sunval up to Hannah Ripplinger here. Lake of the Woods ready for it. Moeller off balance is going to hit that one to the other side. Macy Flatness is going to bump that one right back over. Rose Dahl.
Very good job by Sammy Palmer digging that out. Hard hit, and she does it
Sammy
again.
Palmer's going to do it again. She's doing everything right now for this Drakes team. She does it once.
She almost did it again. Sammy Palmer having some very good looks, digging them balls out. That one just sailed out of bounds.
She
Very
almost
good
did
job.
it a third time, folks. She only does it twice, but her heart's still in it.
Good call right there, Calvin, as number 8 is not on our page, but she is set to serve.
Sammy Palmer's going to dig this one out like she always does. They're going to set this one up.
Oh, it was blocked by Macy Flatness, but the ball landed on our side. Point Bears at his 19-8. Drake's losing.
And number 8, I wish we had her name, but here she goes again. With her serve, that's going to go out of bounds. The Drakes climbed to within 10 points now. It is now 19-9.
This student section could be getting to the Bears because there is never a student section at any of the games. It is a different look for the Bears.
Flatness is going to serve this one right back over. They're going to set this one up. Here goes Rose Dahl. Sadie Strowan with another hard hit. That's going to go right back over. This time it's Greta Moeller, and she delivers. She's going to take this one and put it right into the Drakes' teeth. Now 20-9.
Number 1, Chloe Landis checks in for Macy Flatness for the Drakes.
As number 1 on the Lake of the Woods side, Elsie Rose Dahl is back to serve. Here comes the jump serve. And Sunval tries to get her hands on that, but she cannot as she dives for that one. Great effort there. Just can't get her hands under that one.
Bears only need 4 more points here to keep their undefeated season alive, Calvin.
And here goes Rose Dahl. As Landis is going to dig that one out. That's going to hit the top curtain. Drakes aren't ready for it because that's going to go off the curtain bad.
Hits the top curtain, and it kind of bounces back right to Chloe Landis as she couldn't get out of the way.
And Rose Dahl is back to serve once again. Only 3 more points are needed, and that's going to go into the net.
I'm telling you, this student section is keeping these Drakes alive. It is messing up the serves of the Bears because they've pretty much been perfect in this match until our student section got alive.
And Lake of the Woods this year has been distance learning, so maybe since with not having a crowd has affected their play.
Maybe true, Calvin.
Sadie Stern's going to go for the block, miss it. She's going to go up again. Moeller's going to hit this one over to the other side. Landis is going to put that one up. And then Strowan's going to hit it over. And that's going to drop.
Drake's got life. Drakes do have life. As is now, I don't think they've changed the score. Have they?
And
I think
believe
it'll
the
be
score-
22-12 if I'm not wrong. It is 22-11. The board is reading.
And I guess it's 22-11 here. As the Drakes go back to serve, Ashton Airy to dig that one out. They're going to set this one up.
I do not know what happened there. Do you, Calvin? Whatever. Point Drakes down by 10.
Whatever happened, the ref signals for 2 fingers. And now the Drakes only down by 10.
That must mean the same girl hit it twice. I'm thinking.
They're going to set up Sadie Strowan, the hard hitter. That's going to go into the net, but she's going to get that right back. Riplinger's going to knock it over. They're going to set up Moeller. And KJ Gillette too slow to get there.
Couldn't get there in time. Giving the point to the Bears, only needing 2 more points to close out this match against our Drakes. This is number 3, Gracie Johnson to serve for the Bears.
Let's see if Gracie Johnson can close out these sets here. That's going to go out of bounds here. As although they still have the lead, Lake of the Woods serving has gone downhill thanks to the great student section of Blackduck High School. They're going to dig this one out. They're going to set up number 9, Ashton Airy here. Alexis Barbie's going to come right back. Lake of the Woods struggling to get it over. They are going to, but that's going to land out of bounds here. Drake's only down 9. Lake of the Woods only need 2 more points to take this third set.
Looks like Sparby looked like she was going to hit it hard. Kind of got a piece of it. Kept it in bounds.
Hannah
The Bears
Riplinger
cannot
to
handle
serve. Sierra Sunville is going to set up Sadie Strowing, and that's going to go out of bounds here, as that is not what the Drakes wanted here. Lake of the Woods 1 point away from victory here.
As they do have Greta Moeller to serve. She has been the best server on the Bears
And
in this whole match.
Moeller been doing it all for the Bears. Let's see if she can close it out and do it one more time. Here comes the jump serve. Chloe Landis is going to dig that one out. Kessager's going to put it right over. Moeller is going to set up Paige Hack, and that's going to end the set. Paige Hack does it for the Bears.
That is the match. As the Drakes wave goodbye to the Bears. Final score of that match was that set was 25-14. Bears now have a perfect record.
Bears now 4-0 here as they take that match 3-0.
Drakes are now 1-5 on the year, having a tough year. They can close it out. I do not know who they play next off the top of my head, but we'll have to bounce back and get that one.
And we're going to end the broadcast here, folks. That is as we're done going.